Last night I noticed that most of the lecture halls currently are being used by church. And now students do not have time. Students do not even have location to go and read, because you go to a particular location to go and read, church is making use of the program. You go to another location, church is there. You go to another one.
If you were to be the vice chancellor of this school, what is one thing you would do different?
Stop sorting. Yes. Because most students, this school fees increment is too much. Like, it's not everybody that can afford it. Some people are trying to survive, like some students now. Like, let me just say,
for a college as big as Commerce, we do not have restrooms. We do not have convenience. People have to urinate at the back of where the staff stay.
A lot of Nigerian students complain that their vice chancellors are not doing well. Today we are flipping the script, asking students just one question. If you were made the vice chancellor of your school, what is one thing you would do differently? Guys, you need to listen to this conversation. Before we do that, make sure you are subscribed and let's get into the conversation. This is the Nigerian Student Podcast.
Do you know your vice chancellor? Now, if you were to be the vice chancellor of Michael Obara University of Agriculture, what would you do differently?
I would start with, I think I would create, for example, my college has 4 halls for, I think, 5 departments. There's IRPM, there's ENT, there's business admin, there's marketing, there's accounting, and we just have 4 halls. And a lot of times there are moments where some people have to stay outside and wait past the time that their lectures are supposed to hold because there's no hall. Do you get my point? So I think I would start with my college first. I would see how we can get more halls. And my college, for a college as big as Commerce, we do not have restrooms. We do not have convenience. People have to urinate at the back of where the staff stay. And I think that at some point the urine would have gone into the offices and they would have perceived all those things. So I think that if I become vice chancellor, I don't know how every other college is, because I'm somebody that just likes to go to class, go to church and all of that. But if I become vice chancellor, the first thing I'll do, I think, is to create, find out places or colleges that have that kind of need and make this place a better place for learning. And I think also that I would try and see how I can train my staff, that's the lecturers. Our lecturers are amazing people, and I really like that I'm even studying IRPM here, that's Human Resource Management here. Our lecturers are amazing. I've learned a lot from them, but there are some things that they say that I think does not exactly prepare us for greatness. For example, things like putting in our minds that the highest that a student can be is if you learn, who knows, tomorrow you can leave this country, making it look as though leaving this country is the only way to greatness. And I know that Nigeria does not make it good enough for Nigerians, but I mean, I don't exactly think that running out of this country just to do anything abroad is the poverty alleviation scheme that we have. So I think that's another thing that I would do, try to train my people, especially on how to speak and teach the people beyond the academics, teach young people to think greatness. It's not the same with some of these schools that they pay millions, and you see that those guys do better because they talk to them as though they are talking to leaders of tomorrow. They talk to us as though they talk to us and remind us that our leaders are not doing well, and we know that we don't need to be reminded. But apart from that, I love my lecturers. I love every single one of them, and I don't have an issue with one lecturer. Love them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Once again, we are from the Nigerian Student Podcast. You can actually check us online on YouTube, on Spotify.
I saw your your flyer at the big banner.
Yes.
Your flex banner.
Yes.
Amazing work you guys do. Thank you so
You
much.
want to have a wonderful day.
okay, if I was to be the VC of my school, mostly important that students are like complaining a lot is about how will I put it? This school fees increment is too much. Like, it's not everybody that can afford it. Some people are trying to survive. Like some students now. Like, let me just say, some few students, they don't have sponsors, somebody that can bring out money and say okay, and they are the one that is like providing this for themselves. So it's really hard. Sometimes they need to reduce the school fees price so that it will make it easier for students and parents, some parents that cannot afford the money.
So what you're saying now, if you were to be the vice chancellor, the first thing you would do is to reduce
School fees, yes.
Only
That
school fees.
it's not only school fees. Then maybe, how will I put it? For me, that's the first thing that I know that I can do. That's
fees.
yes.
Alright.
I won't lie, the previous vice chancellor, starting from Iwe to the current one, have been working well. And the only thing I'll do is just create more lecture halls for students. Because if it's for light, I'll say they're actually trying. Students can come out and read. Security is also intact. And so I'll just create more lecture halls. And I noticed that most of the lecture halls currently are being used by church. And now students do not have time. Students do not even have location to go and read, because you go to a particular location to go and read, church is making use of the program. You go to another location, church is there. You go to another one. This now it usually discourages me actually as a student, because I want to go and read. No, they're having program there. I want to another, they're having program. So I'll just make more lecture halls available. And those ones now I'll make it strictly for reading.
If you were to be the vice chancellor of this school, what is one thing you would do different?
School fees is too high. I'll reduce it. For a federal university, it's not supposed to be high. Yeah, so like I'll reduce the school fees and make it more affordable for people that don't have money to go to school.
So are you trying to say that the school fees of your school is not affordable?
It's not though.
How much is that?
I'm paying like almost 150 something.
Really?
Yes. It's science.
My goodness.
And a federal university at that, so
Yeah.
it's not affordable. I would actually improve what's it called? Learning environment.
Okay.
Yes, that is one. To stop sorting. Yes. Because most students, they don't attend class, so they don't have C. They will end up sorting for CA then exam. Actually stop that.
Okay, improve the learning environment.
Yes.
Stop
Sorting, yes.
What about you, boss?
Me?
You are to be the vice chancellor of Michael Okwa University of Agriculture. What would you do differently?
Me as a guy, my own mindset and house is different. How you guys dress over here, because I'm a guy, I'm still a grown-up guy being going. So how the dress, everything needs to be the proper rules. Everybody needs to follow the whole full step, how it's supposed to be. It's not bringing out your level Putisha, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
My wife is there, she sees everything.
This is going online, bro. If you were made the vice chancellor of this school, what would you do differently?
As a one-time director of socials, I will make sure that the social life of the school increases like very, very well.
How do you mean by social life? What do you mean by social life?
Like the arenas, we build arenas here, we do stadium, we arrange our stadium, we invite celebrities from the part of the world to come and partake in the social activities.
Partake in the social activities.
Yes.
I like your style. All right. Now,